Hello, it's me, Rocky Laundry 3000, and I'm here to address something. Yeah, I apologize for me being on Legacy right now, but I'm here to give a few words about this here. So I already said my part in this, but this is basically addressing one of the top miners this week. So this person here, Zaza Rizimrai, um, accused Creator VNB as a cheater, which I don't see why, but let me see what her calculations are. She's like, if someone makes 7k points in 30 minutes, like constant rate, so 3 hours straight for 3 days, 126,000k, or is that supposed to be 126 million? Or 126k? That doesn't look clear. So then she's saying she should have 75k at the most. So if I check the high scores, well, no. And the reason why she has a score of 172,000 something, hold on, what was it? 228? The reason why she has this score rather than 75k is because your mining score is not constant. You don't always get. Let's say, for example, I was mining today and I got a score of around 3,000 or something today. But I'm obviously not always getting 3,000s in mining. There are some days where I get, at most of a 10,000 as my score. I have gotten 10,000 as a score before. And it's it really just depends on the circumstance. It really depends on what mining map you're in. Because the caves do change almost every time. You could spawn in with an extractor cave, which will make extracting the good crystals 1,000 times easier, trust me. And I think there should be, as far as I'm aware, there were 3 extractor caves. 3 different extractor caves that I've known. Two of them are neon, have the neon block in it. Except one of them has a bunch of turrets, and the other one's I can't really explain it, but there's 3 extractor caves I've seen. And there was, I think, a memory of an Inferno cave that's an extractor cave. I don't know. Might have been a dream or something, but I did remember seeing something like that. So, if you were to go mining and you run into an extractor cave, it's gonna make getting a score easier. Because you don't have to work your way all the way up to Ziggy, which is an advantage. And then you could also run into a cave where it's a full-on room, and there's a lot of expensive crystals. That could also be of help. And usually in the end, when players reach 111 blocks deep, which is the maximum depth of the mining cave, where the bedrock level is at the bottom, usually some people go hunting for these are nethers, infernos, nightmares, dreams. Anywhere where there's a bunch of blocks and not a full-on open room. So, but not only the caves itself, but what else would apply in this situation would be not entirely sure. Okay, I've only played the game for 6 years, but I'm not a master miner, but I do know you can't always get a constant score in mining. It's really gonna differ. It's events could be a cause, triple awards from chests will be tripled, or you get 5 extra minutes, or it's a dynamite event. But it also just depends on the strategy. Like, what's your goal for mining? Is your goal to open every single chest? Is your goal to get down as fast as you can, and then work your way up to get as many Ziggy coins or Zoins to go dynamite crazy in the Nether level? Like, what is your goal? It's really the strategy as well. So if I was to dig straight down, so I'd get to an area as fast as I can, so then now you can mine all the chests, and if you get the legendary chest, you might get enough Ziggy coins or Zoins to place ladders and mine your way back up the straight hole that you dug. Which, believe me, in Treasure Hunt, a lot of my friends did that mining event. Like, I'm saying, in Treasure Hunt, like, you'd want to open the chest because you'd get more awards. But then all the chests are gonna be mostly 3 players. The mythical chest might be a 4 player or 3. It really just depends. If it's like a speed mining, then you have to get down as fast as you can with a high score. If it's like regular mining, it doesn't really matter. But like, it really just depends on the strategy you want to use. Because if you have a good strategy to get down, then you're more likely to get down faster. And if you get enough Ziggy coins, then you can get the good crystals easier. But it's like multiple factors. I really can't explain it because hey, I'm not one with that much experience in mining. Because believe me, when I used to play mining in like 5-6 years ago, I wouldn't even go deep down because I died in lava once. Then I'd just be extracting surface level clays, bones, and cores. So that was me like 4 years ago. And then I started to understand the concept of mining and the strategies people use, which helped me be able to get a lot of good mining scores. And I did eventually get like top 3 times or something, twice on my main, once on this legacy account, which is why I only have 1 gem. But I'm saying I have made up to like 10,000 before, and that was because I was mining in a room with an extractor room. I made 3,000 because the caves weren't all that good. Like, there weren't really enough crystals, or it really just depends. For example, if you get into like the map with like the extractor, the stairs, and like most of the floor is like the mining area, like you'd have a chance to get like about 100 to 200 clays, bones, cores in total before you go mine. Like, that'd give you a chance to get some better upgrades before you mine deep. So then you won't need upgrades and you can mine down faster. Ziggy. Yeah, it's just a strategy. I'm sorry if I'm bad at explaining it, but I hope some of you at least get the point of what I'm trying to say, despite me not saying it clear enough. Yeah, I guess that's all really I have to say. Like, you can't just accuse someone of cheating because they have a score of like 1,000, like 172,000 or something. You can't really assume that stuff unless it's alarming as well. Unless it's like very alarming. Like you made what, 1 million, a score of 1 million in a day? Well, it really just depends. But if I were to summarize how you could get a good score or what affects your score, I'd say the strategy you choose to mine with, the upgrades, the caves, the map, and kind of like how good the caves are, but like it's also the events that could like affect like what your goals are. Snuggleton in theme. Oh, this is really all I have to say to address the situation. I'm gonna really check on that one thing again. But if you have a say in this and you're on the US server, I'd recommend you like take a look at this because I genuinely had stuff to say. What I said was like, well, let me go a little bit up. It's like there's something called good strategies. Like for any of you people who watch people play BlockStarPlanet mining, you have Super Kitten who got a score of like 20k in one match. I saw her video. You have the Time Place who literally just deleted all her videos. You have Jaxa Gaming. He's like the UK YouTuber who like quit because he has life. I think his last video was a short of him at university. I think. But it really just depends on how you get a good mining score. I don't really want people to say that they're cheating. I'm saying this because I really like the mining community. It's really fun to play mining, even though it's like very long. I mean, play parkour, it's like, you don't know, you just have to like jump and it's like a whole bunch of get the world record or battle, which is like you get like I'd say the minimum you could get as a score would be like 1 or 0, and like the maximum you could get, like you just don't know. It like for example, battle. It really just depends on what weapon you have. But then people can still exploit. Like I don't know how you exploit in mining if you could, but even if you are cheating in mining, please don't cheat because it's very hard to distinguish between who actually got a good score and who cheated in mining. But all I can say is that don't just straight up accuse someone of cheating in mining when they obviously have some good strategies in mining. Mao? What? Oh. Anyway, that's really all I have to say. This little triangle is staring into my soul, and Evil Dave, which shouldn't really belong here. But besides that, just don't. Just don't go out, like, really just don't go out accusing people of cheating when what they could have done was possibly even legitimate. Like, you know? It could. Yeah, I'm kind of at a loss of words for that, but I have never, ever, in 6 years of playing BSP, seen anyone actually accuse someone of cheating in mining. When literally most of it's, like, legitimate, actually. I just don't know how you cheat mining. Yeah, sorry if my voice is kind of weird, but kind of had the flu and a fever. I should kind of get off the video right now, so I guess bye. And don't accuse people of cheating without having legitimate proof instead of calculations. Well, calculations are pretty interesting, though. Bye.